Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and just last night I made a video on this, and I made it a little bit better, could do it a little bit better and a little bit faster and a little bit differently. So we're going to put a little curve to this. I'm going to take the 3-point line, I'm going to draw a perpendicular line, and then I'm just going to bow it just a little bit. Now I'm going to set my nudge factor on 0.25. And I'm going to make a duplicate of that or hit the plus key on my keyboard and move that down 1/4 of an inch so they're equal. I'm going to take now a 2-point line and join these nodes. Now, the nodes aren't really joined, they're individual pieces. So it'd be better to take the Smart Fill tool and fill that in. And by doing that, now your cage is all the same. We're going to left click, right click. We've made this 1/4 inch, our nudge factor is still 1/4 inch, so we're going to go Control D and move it down 1/4 of an inch. Now this is where I kind of figured out a better way to do it. Last night I kind of moved a couple of parts around. You know what, let's make one more. So what you can do now, this is part of the picture, so you can pick that. Now let's change our nudge factor. Let's see how big this is. It's less than 2, we'll make our nudge factor 3. Click on that box, hold down the shift key and pick your picture, and then go to intersect, and you've got that. Pick this box, hold down your shift key, pick the picture, go to intersect, and move that box. Click on that box, hold down the shift, click on your picture, intersect, move that box. That box, shift, intersect. And if you were going to do this a lot, this would be a great example of a hotkey. I might demonstrate that in another video. That box, hold down the shift. What the shift key does is selecting both of them. This is quite a bit easier than I did last night because I was moving the boxes around. Well, I thought I did that one. Hold down the shift, intersect, move it over. That box, hold down the shift, intersect. We'll go ahead and do is, well, I guess that is the last one. So now you have curved pieces that's going to make it look quite a bit differently. And if we set our nudge factor on like 0.1, and let's double click that up like 3 times. Let's double click that twice. Let's double click that once. So we've got some separation. Of course, you'd want to do all the parts. But here's what you could do to make it look a little bit better. Take your 3-point curve line and go from that, basically that node to that node, and give it a little bit of a, well, I used the 2-point line. I need the 3-point curve line. Go from that node to that node, and then just give it a little bit of a curve. We're going to go ahead and do 2 pieces, or maybe all 3 of them, and just give it a little bit of a curve. Now, I don't know what this person's going to do with this, but I think this is going to help him. Now, this is going to fill in. So let's just fill it in with blue, and we're going to nudge that old, well, let's set our nudge factor on something bigger, like back to 3 inches. Nudge that over. Well, let's just do it 1 inch. Click off your item. Let's do 2 inches. Smart Fill. I'll tell you what, let's go to the left. I'm just going to hit my left arrow key. Whoop, do the wrong thing. So now we have some objects. We can, let's make them black. And then let's take our click on your item that you want to do, go to your interactive fill tool, and we're going to pick fountain fill, but we're going to pick elliptical. Let me turn my phone off. And let's just move this in a little bit. Now we should be able to use the attribute eyedropper. It should work in this case, and it does. And then you can just take these and move them back. Now that's not perfect, but if we take away, I'm going to select it all and take away the right click the outline. It looks like the head's been sliced, and you could get as graphic or gross as you'd want to on that. And then you could just do it all the way down. Pretty cool. I don't know what the reasoning for it, but I'm just going to go with the flow. Hope that helped. Thank you for watching.